Are we already started? Oh, I'm right on time to watch Taiwan live TV!
MJ here. Yeah, freaking Leo beer. I know it's Taiwan. We have a lot of Thai stuff here. I want to say hi. We're in Taiwan, and what I want to do is I want to say hi on Periscope. Although Periscope lags a little bit, when I'm looking at it on my own device. And we're also broadcasting on DLive. DLive comments will appear in the top. YouTube and Periscope will appear down here in the normal area. So, yeah, things are going pretty good. How you guys doing? I'm just hanging out in the afternoon. I had a few minutes, and I just felt like a beer. Hey, Ken Ron, how are you? Fist bump to you. Nice to see you. Always a pleasure to have you with us. Yeah, I'm just hanging out this afternoon, and so you are on YouTube, and the YouTube comments are obviously functioning, which I often like to do a quick test. So I'm going to say hi, Ken. Yeah, it's going to take a second for that to go through. Okay, very good. So everything's working, and yeah, we got no complaints. All right, let me power this off. My device is just about dead, but I've got my solar powered battery charger here. It's really nice because the solar power kind of makes it like painless. So how you guys doing? Now behind me, or in front of me rather, is a truck, and it's got, he's getting eggs out. One of the comments that I get from people in Western countries is, hey Coco, all right, nice to have you with us, welcome on YouTube. People sometimes comment on the lack of refrigeration. Like they'll see the pork truck, and the pork truck will have, sides of pork hanging there and no refrigeration. And this truck here is full of eggs, okay, but there's no refrigeration. And what a lot of people don't understand is that eggs don't necessarily need to be refrigerated. Unless you're going to keep them for a long, long time. But the reason is when the hens lay the eggs, and I think this is true for any species of bird, the eggs have a membrane on them. They have like a coating on them, and that protects them. And in the United States, they wash the coating off. So the protection's gone. And so you have to. Yep, a bag of eggs is right. That's how you buy them here. Go in here, take a bag, drop them in. That way you can buy as many as you need. Don't have to buy any more, if you don't need them. But, don't you hate it when you get a hair on your glasses? Yeah, when you take that membrane off, the protection, suddenly the eggs need to be refrigerated because they spoil quicker. It's amazing. See, it's stuff like that that makes me not want to believe in evolution. Yeah, that extra protection for eggs, which are also a food for animals and humans, just happened. Okay? Right. So how you guys doing? I'm sitting here in the afternoon. I don't get a chance to do an afternoon show all that much anymore. I'm working on some new tunes. Always. Don't have anything to release yet. Haven't finished it. Tunes I got in progress, I haven't finished them. I've got 4 or 5 tunes that are all like in progress, but it's kind of a curse because in my youth I had unlimited studio time. And so I developed kind of a, I guess you might say, an inefficient workflow because I wasn't on the clock. I had keys to the studio. And so, of course, in my own personal studio, same deal. Anyway, I'd like to say hi to everyone on DLive, YouTube, and Periscope. And I said, if you want to do a Q&A, you can if you want to. I'm MJ. I lived in Taiwan. I've lived in Taiwan for 16 years. I'm not an English teacher. I'm a businessman. This is a lady here that 我开直播。对对对。3台，就是导视街啊。Yeah. So this is a lady in my neighborhood. 这个是太阳能充电。I told her it's a solar powered battery. You know, 这个没有电。对。Yeah, she's asking me about that. Oh. 他刚刚说，他刚刚跟你说你好，对啊。I was telling her about my my solar power thing. 我？没关系啦，没关系。She's worried about how she looks. This lady cannot speak. 她说美国说你好。This lady, unfortunately, she's there's nothing wrong with her, mentally or anything. Yeah, exactly. She's walking away. I tell her. There's nothing wrong with her mentally or physically. She had surgery on her voice, and when she woke up, she couldn't speak. Apparently, it was botched surgery. And so what happens is, people who don't know her, she's like 75 years old. Yeah, I think she looks great too. She really is like 75 years old. She collects cans. Let me show you something. Okay, she recycling materials. But you see this stuff over here? Okay, those boxes. All right, she bundles up all the boxes, you know, and takes them down to, and she keeps the place in this store, she keeps it spotless, so she's always cleaning up. So like right now, I'm eating peanuts and I'm husking them, I'm throwing them on the table, and she'll tell me later, don't worry about it, I'll clean it up. I don't listen to her. I always put them back in the bag because I don't want her to clean up. But people who don't know her come to this neighborhood and think she's slow or something, you know? No. It's very, very frustrating for her to try to speak. Nothing wrong with her hearing, nothing wrong with her mental processes at all, trust me. She's sharp as a tack, but she can't speak anymore. You heard her, she only makes these noises. But the funny thing is I can understand pretty much what she means, you know. It's amazing. She's always asking me how my daughter Phoenix is, you know. And so you heard me talking to her. She was looking at my solar powered battery charger, so I told her what it, of course I had to, she doesn't speak English, I had to say it in Chinese. I told her it's my battery, it's my solar powered battery bank. I'm charging my second device. I told her it didn't have any power. And she was laughing. And she's like right there, so yeah. That would be horrible. Because that was before any of us knew you, Coco. So, we, you know, I mean, obviously you wouldn't have been live streaming, right? Oh, yeah. Obviously you wouldn't have been live streaming if you couldn't speak. I mean, probably not, maybe. Who knows? I don't mean to be speaking for you. It would have changed everything. We may not have been able to get to know you, so I don't know. I don't know what her name is. And you know what though? Oh, okay. No, that's good. You know what though? I mean, so I didn't want to embarrass her by asking her what her name is, but I suppose I could have asked her to write it. Because in our family, you know, she loves Phoenix, and Phoenix likes her a lot. Phoenix is not afraid of her at all, you know. You know, kids are sometimes afraid of people. They're a little bit different. But, 来一下，我有问你一个问题啊。客人，他们问我，你叫什么名字 ？Okay？ 他们问我你叫什么名字 ？I'm saying to her that my viewers say 啊，来一下我一起啊 ，OK 一起拍照。I'm doing it right now. I'm doing it right now. 他们刚刚问我你叫什么名字？我告诉他们，因为你不可以讲话，我不要给你不好意思的感觉，因为你不可以说。所以我想一想，我说为什么我没有问你写的？你可以写你的名字 ？Okay, so I just explained everything to her, and she understands what I meant when I said that I didn't ask her because I didn't want to have her suffer the embarrassment and not be able to speak. 可以写对我不知道你的名字啊。She's right. I was afraid this might happen. OK， 这个是你姓吗？你姓，这个是你名字。OK。可是我有一点点问题，因为中文我看得懂很多，可是当然我不会多看，就是这个是。我知道。Okay, here's what happened. I told her I can read a lot of Chinese, but naturally I can't. I can't. Of course, I can't read everything. Sorry if I missed her comments. So she has written her name in Chinese, and the first word here is her family name, and then the other two names are her name. So what I got to do is I got to. 我需要问我太太这个不会说了，这个不会说。I gotta ask my wife how to actually say this. I was afraid that was going to happen, but of course, I can read a lot of Chinese, but I can't read every single thing. So, 这个是，OK， 这个不是零，是零吗？是这个吗？是这个吗？I can't read her font. Okay, so 所以他们说林小姐可以吗？是不是？Anyway, no, she doesn't mind at all. Hey, I'm sorry I missed your comments. I'll be there in just a second. Okay. Wait. Okay. 我还有问你一次，因为我要走推荐。
挺小啦，哎呀。
你姓林，是不是？林 Okay. Okay, now I got to see. She wrote it. This is fantastic. Obviously, she's a very educated person because she wrote this in a high-level script that I didn't recognize. Her actual family name is Lin, L-I-N, Lin. 我们写 L-I-N 在英文 Lin 是不是 Okay, so this is Miss Lin. Miss 是小姐，英文说是 Miss Lin 这是林小姐。OK 啊，好，谢谢，不好意思啊。谢谢你啊。Okay. 对不起。Okay, so now we have it. Okay. 就是你后来我给我太太看，对。Okay, 谢谢你啊。Okay. So I'm sorry. I know I missed your comments, but I was heavily concentrating on what she was saying. She actually used, she wrote it with, 你笑我吗？没关系。So here's the thing. I asked her to write it right, and she wrote it in Chinese using a high-level script instead of like what you would just normally write it by hand. And what happened was, I didn't recognize it, but I looked at it closely. And I looked at the components and realized this. So her family name is Lin, L-I-N, which incidentally, you guys know Tony, the gentleman who owns the factory up on the mountain. That's his name too, Tony Lin. So there we have it. The mystery is solved. So you can tell by her handwriting. I'll tell her that when she comes back. You can tell by her handwriting she's highly educated. It was nice. I'm glad you guys asked me. I apologize for missing your comments and stuff, but yeah, that was nice. She's cool. 小新，我开直播。
Hi.
I just told her to be careful. This is a live stream, so. Okay, there you go. So let me show you the street in the afternoon. This is the corner, and the side of the table's shaking a little bit. One of the things that I have to deal with is because I am different, let's just say, than many local people. I sometimes I'm trying to be polite. Sometimes I attract undue attention. And I have a number of Chinese-speaking viewers, and some of them may have heard what she said a few minutes ago. I don't want to go into it. But anyway. So here we are, and the afternoon sun is coming in low. Local time here is 15:42. 11:42, and we're enjoying a beautiful afternoon. Let me do this. Let's show you that sky. Look at that beautiful sky. Now, I'm not referring to anybody in particular, but it seems to be universal that the people that are most interested in you seem to be the ones that you're the least attractive to. It really is. As far as the temperature goes, let's see what it says. This is 23. Feels about like it too, 23. And of course the sun's coming in on the table, and so I've got my solar power device here charging the Samsung. It's charging it surprisingly fast, so. Oh. Sorry to hear that. I am better. I started a new regime this week with apple cider vinegar. And there's something else that I'm going to start taking starting tomorrow. And that's 100% sesame oil. Because sesame oil, a lot of people don't know this, is good for blood pressure, and it can reduce blood pressure significantly. One good sized tablespoon of 100% pure sesame oil. But that's the problem. You gotta check the label. In Chinese we say xiangyou, but that only refers to a sesame oil blend. But you won't have that problem if you're in a country that uses another language besides English, because you have to translate everything on the label. Oh, there you go. Not bad, you know, for the first day of the second week in January. That's not bad at all. Wow. So I think, today's Thursday, I think Saturday, I may be barbecuing over here again. Because the other day the Filipino guys that were here asked me when I was going to barbecue next, because they got paid 2 days ago. So they'll still have a little bit of money. So maybe I should do a live stream barbecue, because we're gonna bring the guitars down. I mean, you're gonna have a barbecue, you got to do it right. So we're gonna bring the barbecue down, and I got some bootsy sauce too. And yeah, that'll be good. All right, let's do this. All right, we can do that. I love this one.
Welcome here from the top of Europe. You're watching Taiwan Live with MJ Klein.
Yeah, it's a little bit out of proportion. But since Prism implemented the new letterbox and full screen implementation, boy does it work. Now, Coco, since you're here, Coco, we got to do this. We got to do this.
Mr. Paul, tickets. Mr. Paul. This is the final boarding call for the 451 Express. This is the final boarding call. for the 451 Express. Welcome aboard. I'm your conductor, Coco. And our next and final destination will be Taiwan. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Because you're on Late Night with NJ Klein.
I gotta check that though.
没有，我明天呢？
I don't know why the audio's out of sync. That was a good one. Let me do this. I'm gonna move this over here and more like this because the sun is coming down. If I lean forward, and it's like, whoa. Don't want to do that. These are the peanuts here we got, and it's salted peanuts. It's 50 NT, and how many? I don't know how many grams is this. So, oh boy. Coco, don't tease us, okay? Don't say unless you mean it, man. I know you do. I'm just kidding you. Yeah, that'd be fantastic. The latest edition of Prism didn't give me all the thumbnails. Though, for example, on some of these, if I press them, I don't know what they are. Like, I'm going to press one, there's no thumbnail. Let's see what it is. Oh, here's your other one.
Hello,
Okay,
my
so here's
name
your
is
other one.
Coco, also known as Val, and I live in North Carolina. Yes, I am in the Carolinas. And I just want to welcome you because you are on Late Night with NJ Klein.
Whoop. I gotta, yeah. Okay, well, this isn't late night, but that's okay. And afternoon, Dave. Fist bump to you. Good to see you. How's everything in Japan? Oh, sun's coming in. Of course, Coco, we all love that dress. It's fantastic. Oh my goodness. Good to see you, Dave. You're in Vietnam, not in Japan. Not how's everything in Japan. How's everything in Vietnam? Got to sit back. In another week or so, I'll be heading towards Chiang Rai, which is a little bit different place than Chiang Mai, which where John Ho is at, and many of the other. Good, cool, man. Love it. I'm just chilling. No, we won't have any time because it's not the same. I mean, yeah. Although it's not completely out of the question. Well, we're ready. It's not completely out of the question. Just got to see if I can swing it somehow. See, Phoenix and my wife already have a plan for what they want to do, and so there isn't a lot of free time baked into the schedule. So 2 weeks total. 1 week in Chiang Rai. Now my wife wants to go to Bangkok to a couple of places that she's been reading about. And I'm not a big fan of Bangkok, but I understand. So yeah, we're gonna go to Bangkok. When we're in Chiang Rai, we're gonna stay at my friend's house. We have old friends. If you read my blog, when I used to spend a lot of time in Khon Kaen, my attorney, Mr. Bancho, had a we built a resort there, and that's where I put my smoker and everything. When, you know, I made my my food smoker at this resort, and then his wife, Dr. Sue, she moved to Chiang Rai, and she has built a new house there, and it's fantastic. Now, we've known them since 2006. So I contacted Dr. Sue to find out where she is. And she's in Chiang Rai. Wow. And then she invited us, said, come on up and stay in my house. And she sent us pictures of it. It's fantastic. So I'll be doing some streams during the day of different places that we go to. But I'm also going to be doing, you know, the usual talk show at night. I like doing that. I like when, like when we went to Bali and we did the, you know, the recaps at the end of the day. Cool. And I want to get a couple of tie shirts and pants if I can. That would be fun. 2012, 1 month before Phoenix was born. It's been a long time. Long time. My history with Thailand goes back to 2004. I forget how many times I've been there, over 15, between 15 and 20. And I spent most of my time in the northeastern Isan area. You know that, Dave, in between Kon Kan and Nong Khai. A lot of my Thai friends are from Udon and Nong Khai. So we took a trip into Laos once, and then came back into Thailand at Nong Khai. And our Thai friends met us there at the border. They took us out for the night. It was great. Went down to Udon, and they've got a nice night bazaar. They call it the night market. Chiang Rai has a nice night bazaar. The thing I like about Chiang Rai, even though I haven't been there yet, is that it's not a party town. There's one go-go bar in the whole place, and it's off to the side. Walking streets are quiet. They don't have the same kind of vibe. See, a lot of times, I'm going to be honest with you, because I'm married, I have trouble with Thai ladies sometimes. They'll like, hey Bernardo, how you doing? Good to see you. I've had Thai ladies like try to stand between my wife and I and challenge my wife's, like, I don't know, authority, sovereignty, ownership over me or whatever. You know, and then of course I immediately have to put a stop to that. And they'll try to, like, break up a marriage. They'll try to act like they know you. Cause problems. So my wife is hip to all of that. And the other thing that helps is I've never given her any reason to doubt me, so there you go. Hey, Kandabu, how you doing? Nice to see you. Welcome on Periscope. Yeah, we're just chilling in the afternoon with a little Leo beer. There you go. I want to thank my sponsor, iVideo.com.tw. They're providing our internet service. And the Wi-Fi box here with a battery bank. That's the way to go, folks. Look in the description or in the profile and get that 10% discount every time you use it. I've contacted them about my Thailand trip, and they're making arrangements now. They supported me in my 2018 U.S. trip when I went to the Sears Institute for Anti-Aging in Florida. That was fun. An expensive trip for me. Whew. Anyway. So Dave, where are you at right now? And what's your what's your schedule? Where are you going to be going? What's your plans? I want to hear about this. Have you been in Vietnam before? This is the first time. Because I don't recall. Da Nang? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know where that is. That's a cool place. What's the beach like there? I bet it's pretty cool. First time, yeah. Kind of what I thought. What would be your general opinion, if you'd like to leave with the viewers, of the Vietnam? Are you liking it? Cool. Fantastic. I've seen it from the air. Leaving northern Thailand, I went right over. Actually, no. Went from Bangkok and went north, and then cut over east, and we flew right over Da Nang. And of course, when I was younger, I remember all these names from the Vietnam War. Yeah, you hear about the Mekong River all the time. So it was interesting to finally see it, so. Okay, cool. Well, good advice. Good advice. I can see myself going there at some point. Let me ask you. How's the food? As you know, Dave, you've been here. This whole neighborhood is Vietnamese. Okay, excellent. That's good to know. Thank you. But the Vietnamese food in this neighborhood stinks. In most places, it's terrible. I don't know why. I had better Vietnam food in New Hampshire than I had in Taiwan, when everybody here is Vietnamese. So yeah. Really? Okay. Well, that's what John Sabot says. But I don't see it living here, even though this is Taiwan and half the wives in this neighborhood are from Vietnam. I think they just copy each other. I mean, they're not really chefs. They're just, somebody's wife and mom. But yeah, John Sabot said the same thing. He said you go to Vietnam and the food is completely different, way higher level, But I complained to my wife about it here. I call it fake Thai food. I mean, there's a restaurant that we go to. She likes to go there. And I'm always saying, it's vinegar, palm sugar, and peanuts on everything. So I get kind of tired of it. So I do want to go and see for myself, because I realize can't be right. So thank you for saying that. That's good. Ladies over there having a heavy discussion. We have to give our Chinese viewers something to listen to. No 5.0 beer today. Well, Bernardo, you're my you're my go-to man, right? On all things German. And so I posted that picture in the late night group. I wanted to know if the beer was any good. If it was, I would have got it. But your description was not inspiring. So this, and Dave's had this. Dave, would you say? I mean, this is a pretty good beer. I like it. It's made. One of the places it's made in is Can. But here in Taiwan, we only get the Padum Tani brewery. In Muang Padum Tani. So anyway, if it says Muang, that means a small town. I used to know all those jurisdictional words in Thailand, like Tambon and Changwat, and like province, district, city, township, village. I used to know all that stuff, but don't use it. Don't use it anymore. Good night, Ken. Take care. Get some sleep, man. I know you're the coffee man, but I don't think you drink coffee when you come home from work, knowing you got to go to sleep. So, but I like coffee so much that sometimes I stupidly do that. I'll tell you what I did though. I went to Costco on Monday, and Costco had a 1.75 liter bottle of Kirkland Irish cream for about $17 US. I mean, the Flash didn't move as fast as I did putting that thing into the shopping cart, man. It was in there. And they're not carrying my favorite coffee anymore, which is weird. But what I did do was get some really nice dark roast. I love dark roast. I'm a big flavor person. And like I can't drink white tea because it's like, it just has no flavor. But super dark roast. And I've been relaxing in the evening with Irish coffee, man. After dinner. And the problem is, too full. Number one, it goes down so easy. And number two, before you know it, it's 10 o'clock at night and you drank a whole pot of coffee. So guess what you're doing for the next 4 hours? Binge watching YouTube or something. You ain't sleeping. That's the last beer. All right, check this out. Guy's got a speaker on front. He's got a speaker in front. Next Saturday are the elections. We have elections here on Saturday. And it's the presidential election, for one thing. And so there are sound cars everywhere, every day. I'm surprised we haven't seen more, but before it went on this afternoon, there were already several that had passed by. All right, anyway, I'm planning a late night tonight, a late night show, and I'm planning to do a new whiskey review. I just don't know where I'm going to do it. I might do it in my studio on the analog side of the studio, because I haven't done a show in front of the big console in a long time. Have I, guys? Guys and ladies. Yeah. You guys remember? I did quite a number of those early 2019. When I first installed the console. But anyway, the whiskey that I'm going to review is called Jura, J-U-R-A. And it's unique because it's not a Highland, it's not an Islay. Jura is an island. And the Jura distillery, the whiskey, comes from, it's the only distillery on the island. And it was founded in 1810. And it's slightly peated. The whiskey is matured. It's a 12-year, and it's matured in white oak ex-American bourbon casks, but finished in Oloroso sherry. Oh, okay. It's not bad. 21-year-old anything. So they don't believe in having a Christmas party on Christmas, they don't. That's interesting. Okay. So yeah, 21-year-old anything. Down in Kaohsiung several years ago, I did some live streams from the Cowboy Bar, and one of the things that I had shown was the 16-year Glendronach Platinum. So this Jura whiskey that I have is a lot like the Glendronach 12 with a touch, like a touch of peat smoke. You're right about that. That's actually not a bad idea. Makes total sense. Instead of running around and all the competition and everything, sure. Because the thing is a lot of businesses are looking for stuff to do after the holidays. You know, January 1st is like it all dries up. Whoa, what's going on? You know, so yeah, there you go. So this is a time in the afternoon when they have turned on the traffic lights. They're usually blinking, but now they're actually going to go to red green. Oh, these ladies over here are yelling, man. Wow. So that's what it looks like here in the neighborhood. All right. So we're planning a show tonight. And probably, I don't know, maybe outside, I don't know, probably in the studio. So let me say this. Thanks so much for joining. I'm going to take off. I'm going to go back home and relax. My daughter's coming home from school pretty soon. And she's going to sit in my lap, and we're going to play some games and have some fun. Because that's what little girls are for in Casa. I am so blessed. You guys take care. Thank you so much for joining us and supporting Taiwan Live TV. And thank you, Sozo.com, who I never get a chance to interact with, and others too, and Teresa and Lawrence, all you guys who I find, thank you, bye, you guys take care. That I find out later looking at Periscope, you know, who's viewed. So I appreciate it so much. You guys take care. Thanks so much. Bye, everybody. That's it. That's it right there, Bernardo. Bye, friends. Thank you. You guys take care. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching Taiwan Live TV. MJ here saying, 再见. Bye bye. Yeah, we're all done.